Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're taking a quick look here at Bitcoin, seeing what's going on. Again, if we break through this level, 44,750, a close approximate, we will invalidate this Elliott Wave theory here. But keep in mind, ABC patterns typically do end up occurring, and we will see here soon if that is the case. Okay, so if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, love teaching people to trade, I hope you can learn something today. Obviously, you want to become a better trader. CryptoCash.tech is a site. Link down below. We've got a lot of new members over here, so I do recommend checking out our signals guide that is located in our premium group, and effectively just kind of helps explain the signals, kind of recommendations, for example, as well as, how they work, understanding them, linking your accounts, and, how Cornix integrates with it as well. So all good stuff. Make sure you read through that. It's important. Again, that's kind of a newer feature there, but just like to kind of help educate you on how that works. So when it comes to Bitcoin, let's jump into the backend data, kind of see what's going on here, because Bitcoin is a bit of a bug here lately. I mean, anytime you think it's going to go down, it goes up, and when you think it's going to go up, it goes down. It just has a tendency of flipping the script on a lot of folks here. So I'd like to kind of try to clarify a few things. But again, a lot of this stuff here is fairly arbitrary. It doesn't matter too much, but we can see the bias right now. Of course, we see a lot more shorts entering the market than longs, mainly because the price action hit close to its most recent high. So again, 44-ish thousand, we're going to see a lot more shorts coming into the market. When we look at open interest here, let's go ahead and see if there's anything we can identify here. Well, actually, this is the last 12 hours for Bitcoin. We can see that there's a lot of interest in the range of 44,000, big surprise, 44.1, and then of course right at about 43,700. Okay, so the price is below that, so anybody obviously in a short is going to be doing well. And let's go ahead and see roughly what the liquidation levels tell us here, because from before, this is starting to dissipate a little bit, but we can still see a lot of heavy longs there at about 40,500. In other words, that's where the liquidation levels are from before, when the price was retesting that low 40,000 range. At this point, though, we've seen a lot more longs entering at about 42,000 and of course 41.7. Okay. Additionally, we can also see 44,500 as a large concentration there of shorts. Okay, so again, we're close to that side of things. It wouldn't surprise me if we see one last liquidity sweep up to about 44.5 and the price pulls back, but we could actually be at the top now. Let's go ahead and see roughly what that looks like on the charts. Okay. So quickly to note on the daily time frame, we discussed this yesterday, but I'd like to recap a few things here just to kind of specify. We can see that we had our second swing on stochastic. That is still moving up. RSI is in a good shape there, and money flow index is increasing. These are all bullish signs. Okay, so fantastic signs. Obviously, they're bullish because the last 3 or 4 days have been pretty much the same, right? So big surprise, we're seeing bullish behavior, and the last few days have been bullish. We can see the MACD converging here as well, but hasn't fully converged yet. So again, it's still a little premature there. I do like the MACD in a lot of cases because it gives us a good lagging indication of where we're at with things. Because in the next couple of days, if we don't break through this level, then this will diverge and it'll be as if it never happened, right? So it's a good thing. It's a good thing depending on how you look at it, right? So what I want to talk about here on the daily is just the moving averages, and to clarify, we're above the 20-day SMA. Until we break below, excuse me, officially, we have yet to do so. We are in a position right now where we're looking pretty solid. Okay, so again, until we break that trend line, I have no reason to anticipate the price is going to go lower. Obviously, it can jump up and down between now and then. You got to recognize that. But soon, we'll actually have either a make or a break, right? The price will either break down and cross below that level, and we can kind of shift gears a little bit, or obviously the price will continue higher and then it'll just continue to go up with it. Okay, that's the ultimate goal, is to have that happen. It's pretty much been the same case this entire time, right? So all good there in that sense. 4-hour time frame, we're above all moving averages. That is fantastic. We've got a MACD, see here, stochastic RSI is swinging down, and money flow index RSI is all coming back. It's pretty standard when the price pulls back like it just did. We saw about a 1 or 2% correction there recently, and that's going to push that down. We can see the MACD is losing momentum as well. So we're in a situation now where we're still good, still above the trend lines. We got to recognize that. That's a good sign. But we also have to see here a few things as well, whereas we're not overextended either. So not having a massive overextension, kind of staying in this range here, those are all positive contributing factors. I wouldn't say it's phenomenal. The thing that concerns me here with shorts in play is that we do have that upper level of liquidity, of course, from before, hasn't been swept yet from December 8th. That's roughly 2 weeks ago. Okay, so again, some older liquidation levels. Okay, last thing I want to look at, in fact, why don't we we'll check out the hourly and then we'll just do a quick little recap here. With the hourly here, what we want to look at, obviously big surprise, will be the cloud, and we want to just kind of note a few things here. So if you're in a long position, this is basically telling us that you want to have closed and or trimmed your position by now, because where lag and spans intersect with the price action. The conversion line is trying to intersect with the baseline. It's kind of almost there, and then we're maintaining above the cloud. So again, we still have more beneficial data here than we do disadvantageous, right? The price action is looking good where it's at. It shouldn't come any lower than the cloud. We have the upper and lower lead to protect it. However, this window of opportunity, since the price hasn't legged up sufficiently enough, the lagging span saying, hey, consider taking some profit because, of course, the price could pull back at this point. So I'm curious what your thoughts are there. What do you think is going to happen next? It does feel, because again, we're still seeing higher highs and higher lows here, it does have the feeling that we're going to continue to ascend and break this this recent resistance level. Okay, so again, we're doing pretty darn good here in the overall sense of things. And I think that, again, statistically, we're more probable to go up than down, especially with this upper level of liquidity being so close to price action. I think it just makes sense that the price continues upwards. I hope I'm right and the price does go up, but even if I am wrong, it's okay, because a lot of times what you want to do is hedge your longs with some shorts, which we do have in place right now. Okay, so again, congrats to our community members. We took some monster profits here from Solana. That was yesterday. Today we hit all profit targets for Near Protocol. 2 days, 112% on a 6x leverage trade, and of course we cashed in on a really old Near Protocol long position too. I don't think anyone's in that one anymore, but still fun and cool to see nonetheless. All right, folks, thanks again so much for watching. Please like the video, of course, if you could. Make sure you jump on over to our best exchange in the world. Again, this is a link that I provide down below for our members, because they have no KYC, no VPN requirements for this exchange. I highly recommend them. They're a very, very good exchange. So be sure to check them out in your own time. I do appreciate you watching nonetheless. Hope you have a great rest of the day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.